All right, so I don't know too much about Chris Chan. I'm probably going to have to educate myself on who it is when I find a good comprehensive video to watch. But for right now, I think it's more than appropriate that we just kind of go through this little article here as a quick rundown on who Chris Chan is, as well as a place to buy Christmas trees in July, according to the ad down here. Anyway, let's read through this. We'll get a quick rundown on there because there are apparently some really incredibly terrible, horrible allegations against this individual when it comes to their interaction with their mother. So let's do a quick rundown and then we'll get into this stuff. Who is Chris Chan? Everything we need to know about Sonic Chew creator? Okay, well, we're off to a great start. What is that? What is Sonic? All right. Sonic Chew. Okay. It's a comic book. Okay. You want me to watch a 60-part documentary? No. Okay, so Sonic Chew is a weird comic. Chris Chan has been arrested on one count of incest and awaiting arraignment. Wow, that escalated rather quickly. Newsweek reported it. What? Newsweek reported it. Holy moly. Wait, what is happening here? What is this? This looks like it's not Chris Chan. Okay, this is definitely not Chris Chan. Internet personality Chris Chan has been arrested as a part on the charge of incest. A 39-year-old artist. Artist for what? The thing we just saw? Probably not. Blogger and YouTube star, okay, whose official name is Christine Weston Chandler, is being held at Henrico County Regional Jail, Weston, Virginia. In a statement issued into Newsweek, the sheriff said Christine Weston Chandler is currently being held in jail, West facility, on account of incest and waiting arraignment. Okay. Wow, that's them. This is actually, like, legit. Holy moly. Apparently I can't just go back, so that's really interesting. Wow. Okay, so they're known for their Sonic the Hedgehog and Pokemon comic crossover. What the fuck? She's also created a character of Rose Chew, Sonic Chew's love interest. That sounds horrible. Okay. Let's see. Christian's post. This is all just going over information from this person. I guess this is the mother. This is some art. What is this? What the fuck? Oh, wow. Definitely an artist. I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna look at this off a screen just in case. It's just a bunch of tarot. It's just a bunch of cards. Oh, what the fuck is this? A fake card. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, this is My Little Pony. I expected to see that. Okay. Donald Trump with... I'm gonna assume this is Sonic Chew. You have no right being taller than I, Drumpf. You are not even worthy of the Brad Garrett jestful comparison. What the fuck is this? Okay, we're very quickly spiraling down a rabbit hole. Let's kind of get into the audio files here. This is kind of the main part of this. Okay. This is going to be disturbing. Today, this audio and these screenshots were posted. I'm going to read through this before we get into the screenshots, but they are considered genuine. Nobody knows except for one person named Bella, of somebody called, but I don't even know what all this shit is, who Chris confided this information in. Early this morning, Greene County Police visited the residence of the wellness check. Just now, Chris was served an emergency protective order until the 14th. Blah, 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 not allowed. He's also not allowed to contact his mother at all. Okay, so like this is being presented to us as taking it with a grain of salt. We're gonna have to do something first. That is, I'm gonna have to look up who Chris Chan is. I think they're actually in this article. Their YouTube or something is somewhere in here. Yeah, because I kind of need to know what they sound like.
Hello, people of Hasbro in Rhode Island. This is Christine Weston Chandler Sonic Chew.
Shut the fuck up. Okay.
So yeah, she's got really sensitive G-spot because apparently I don't believe.
That sounds like that person, right? Sounds like that person. Are you guys agreeing with me on that? Could be. Let's just say it could not be that person. Let's look at this. It very well may not be that person, but it sounds like it's that person.
Your goddess Blue Heart in Ruckersville, Virginia.
Why is there so much shit? Are they a hoarder? That wouldn't surprise me. Okay, so let's take a listen.
So yeah, she's got really sensitive G-spot because apparently I don't believe her.
Okay, so she got a really sensitive G-spot. We're off to a good start.
I don't believe that Mr. C, any of her past boyfriends and ex-husbands, they haven't really reached and hit her G-spot really.
Right.
Wow, I don't know if I can listen to this. This is horrible.
Right.
They haven't. They were more focused on themselves really, as opposed to focusing on her, which that's my focus.
Right? Yeah, true.
Okay, well, I'm not sure why the person is laughing here, but okay.
But at the convention, make sure to have a lot of fun with. Make sure to have push with. Have a lot.
Why is this person encouraging them? I don't understand. How is this a leak? This sounds more like this person's encouraging them. This seems more like a troll.
A lot of fun with her, right? Because yeah, because now you're doing this for your mom. Yeah, make sure I'll be there. I'll be there watching you guys, making sure that nobody is trying to. Sorry, my throat. Nobody's trying to hurt you, do anything. I'll take photos of you too. The dance will be awesome. We can take turns. I'd like to dance with her too, and then you guys can take like the slow dance or whatever.
Dude, what is happening? This so far we have this fucking person. It's a troll trying to get them to admit it? Okay, maybe. I'm not sure if that's true. But this is like really weird that the person's like encouraging them to do it, but like, oh, come over and take a picture. It's weird.
And
all the other scientists.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're priming him for more info. Okay.
For the convention
right.
as well.
But how are you feeling, Christine? How are you feeling? Because I know there's a lot of societal pressure on you about like this thing with Barbara. There's a lot of societal pressure and a lot of people, consciously who judge, like who would judge, and there's a lot of eyes on you. It must be very stressful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I can imagine. I'm so sorry about all that stuff. Yeah.
Well, still, we'll still have Max Chan and Grizel to dance with.
You always have them. Okay.
It'd be nice if this troll didn't have fucking COVID while we're trying to listen to this thing.
Incest fanfics have come true and shit.
I didn't even know there was such a thing. I didn't even know there was incest fanfics. Were there about you and Barbara? I can't believe that. I didn't even think that. I knew that you guys had a good relationship, but I always thought, because I'm not huge on Christery and, whatever, I just thought that the whole Sonetry franchise was very interesting, and that's how I got into you when I was younger, right? But
I've never seen Sonic Chew stuff, but I have a question to ask you guys in the chat, or anybody who's viewing. Is it just some kind of porn? Is that what it is? Because now I feel like that's what it is.
I didn't have any idea that Barbara was, that Barbara and you had that sort of relationship. I never got any of those vibes. But how did you approach her?
Approached her with care and caution.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a time approach. So I just gave her comfort and talked with her. And
so somebody said that this Christian has autism, and that it's possible that the troll actually talked them into doing it rather than them like trying to coax out more information. I'm not entirely sure what the full context is, but either way, it's disgusting. Though this person that's trying to expose them may be actually trying to expose them, or it's possible that they're encouraging them.
Just branched out slow and steady, and then I encouraged her positively. Let her make the first move. And she wanted to do it. And
she did? Really? She made the first move?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow, Barbara. How did she do it, if you don't mind me asking?
Somebody said that they already interacted before this call.
What was the first move?
I don't remember remember exactly. Well, that was her first move, but my approach was. I forgot exactly what terminology and approach I used, but I approached with care and caution.
That's good.
And I was direct and upfront with her for the most part.
That's good. And how did she
So is like the mom disabled or something?
respond when you approached her? What'd she say?
I don't remember exactly what she said, but it was I think she was partially confused at one point, but then she came around, obviously. But
Wait, she was partially what? So she was against it.
confused at one remember exactly, but she said, but it was I think she was partially confused at one.
So she was confused, apparently, that's what I'm hearing, but then they came around, which to me suggests that this person knows that they weren't into it. It doesn't matter, it's your mother, but it just seems like they weren't into it at all.
Point, but
She has amnesia and or dementia, or both? Okay.
but then she came around, obviously,
Dementia.
with the more approaching that I was doing with her along the way.
Right. So she got into it. How was the first kiss? You kissed her? How did that feel? Having known this woman for your whole life, how did that feel?
Oh yeah, I mean it was simple lip to lip kiss contact, but yeah, it was actually good and it felt right.
When did
Yeah, just so you guys know, like, so this person, just because somebody has a particular disability doesn't mean they can't be a terrible person. We could certainly, it's up to a mental health professional to figure out what the motivation for this was, how malicious it was or not. But we can come to the understanding that this is definitely wildly, horribly, and terribly inappropriate.
do you start having feelings for Barbara?
Obviously, for a long time. I mean, I remember even mentioning some time ago in one of my videos that I even had dreams where I had sex with her. Obviously,
Really?
So,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, that's right. The Oedipus complex.
Oh, Oedipus. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
That's really weird that, like, so, like, the story of Oedipus had something to do with, like, the son wanting to bang his mom. But when we look at that story, I think it's supposed to be, like, a story of, like, jealousy or whatever. I don't know. But they seem to be looking at this as more of, like, a justifier. It's like, well, people have done it before, so that makes it, like, okay.
How, if you don't mind me asking, I know that's probably personal, you have to answer, but how is the sex?
I'd say it was satisfactory. It took a while. It took a few tries to.
It took a few tries, yeah. She is older.
And plus, also, she's very understanding about the whole thing as well. I was direct with her, still direct and honest with her. I made sure that obviously, I'm never gonna propose marriage to her at all because we're already daughter and mom.
Yeah, mother and daughter. You know, they say there's no stronger bond than a mother and her daughter. Sorry?
We've been doing it every third night.
Wow, they've been doing it every third night, Jesus Christ. So, like, I understand people are saying that this person's just trying to get information out of them, but, like, I don't know. It still feels like they're excited about it. Maybe it's just an act. I don't know. The whole situation is making me very uncomfortable.
And the first night being on June 27th.
Oh, you have a routine. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, at least you have a stable relationship. Because you know it's not going to end. Like, if anything happened, you'd still be mother and daughter. It's not going to, like, be explosive breakup, right? At least that's comforting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said since June?
It took us a few nights
Right.
It took us a few nights to figure out what felt right and what didn't feel right, and
Does your mother enjoy it?
Yeah, she's having a good time. Literally.
She is? She's having a good time?
Especially what we figured out.
That's good to hear. Do you guys act more like mother and daughter, or do you guys act more like, lovers? When, like, say you come home from, the supermarket and you see Barbara, do you say, hey, sweetheart, or do you say, hi, mom?
Yeah.
Okay, so Mama Gut's in the chat. Mama Gut's a behavior specialist. So she says, I think it's the enthusiasm is especially harmful if the person is actually autistic, which makes sense, right? Yeah, so, like, what this person is doing to their mother is horrible. The thing that I'm a little questioning, though, is the person that they're talking to. Because, like, it sounds like, from our understanding, they're somewhat close, even if it's a troll, which means that there's probably a pattern of encouraging inappropriate behavior, which could potentially lead to a situation like this. This is bad, though.
I haven't called her in quite some time now.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I'm more often calling her love at this point.
But you recently started dating Fiona, isn't that's true, right? In an open relationship?
Yeah, it's between Barbara and I, it is an open relationship, and I made that very clear with her.
Right. Is Barbara dating anybody else?
Well, not.
No? But she's fine with you dating other people, right?
Yeah, she's okay.
Do you guys go on any dates or anything romantic like that?
Well, not anything extravagant, but we do, as often as possible, eat at the dinner table together.
Yeah.
Somebody said, in the past, when people confront Chris with an accusatory tone, I'm going to just say she, because they're trans, shuts down completely. This person asking questions is typically not this nice, but chooses to be. Okay, I understand what you're saying. I'm just taking that into consideration for context. I don't know if I necessarily believe you.
It would seem much lately because I've had to switch to a suit dye because after getting the crown on my tooth.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, these.
Right.
And plus, she's still trying to remember her inner child.
Right. That's true, yeah.
Well, but I'm encouraging her towards the positives, and
right.
Being like a homemade with
yeah.
her.
Knowing you, Christine, I think that because I understand that she's mature, and she's mature and she's wise. She's wise in her ways. She has experience and she loves you, and you two have a great relationship. But wouldn't you want somebody who's younger, right, and to keep up more with your energy? Yeah. A lot of time with your mom, like whatever you have left with her, that makes sense because you don't know how long she has left, so you just you just don't want her to be lonely or anything, right?
Yeah, obviously, but yeah, I still would want somebody who was younger or close to my age. Obviously, I don't know, maybe.
You don't want anyone who's younger? Not too many others at this time, but I mean, obviously, with my affirmations, I'm attracting my twin flame, and we proceed towards it more slowly. Sorry, I'm putting the volume for I have a really bad ear because I got sick, like you can hear from my voice. It's hard to hear anything at all, but I could hear you now. Go ahead.
Alright, so anyway, with the events and everything, and I was feeling like I really needed a sensual release. And not too many individuals this side of the arc were coming up to the plate right there. So, and then everything was coming into good alignment, and it was in good. The signs were all there, and even Emmanuel, God, just said it was okay, and it matched and got me towards it.
God said this is okay? Yeah, then you don't have anything to worry about if God himself said this is fine.
Yeah, and so yeah.
God
I
said
gave
it
lots
was
of time
okay.
for myself. I was like, okay, so I'll take a dive for it. So.
But how did this happen? How did this come about?
Well, long which just mainly I was really, really horny, and I needed the true and honest relationship to come about. So obviously, this was one of the best ways to do it, despite it being with the. And I don't want to believe in labels at all, but obviously.
Okay, so that was all the audio we have. Apparently, it's a class 5 felony. Okay. Jesus Christ. So let's see. On 1 to 10 years in prison, or up to 12 months in jail is a fine. Okay. What do you guys say? Okay. So that was terrible. So yeah, Christiane is apparently raping her mother. Wow. Fantastic. Terrible. These are these are some images that we're gonna read through. They're allegedly from this Chris person. It's a lot of messages with no responses. I'll assume they either unsent them or, I mean, this person has autism apparently, so it's possible that they just keep going on and on. It's not a shot to autistic people. Some people are just like that. Anyway, just going ahead and sharing this with you, fresh experience on the Strictly Confidential, just between you and I. So yes, Barb. Yeah, they must have unsent messages. So yes, Barb and I just had another romp in the hay and an extensive cuddle. Wow. Tonight I started looking into a more consistent pattern to my massaging, and it took the input and focus on getting blood flow to the groin area. Before tonight, I did not really have a set pattern in the massage aside from feet and legs, followed by hands and arms, the face, front, torso, and then a roll over for her back. I have found a more consistent method that works between the legs and arms, but I was inconsistent in the hands and feet. Anyway, also made another attempt at rubbing her private parts externally at first. Can't read the rest. Okay. Then slipping in between the lips and rubbing the inner labia. Then she told me to stop. She's getting more used to being played with down there by hand. Great. So one of these things is like I'm not a professional, but like I could probably excuse the lack of understanding or the dynamic between like sibling, or it's not siblings, like parents and children. But like when the mom says stop, that's where it becomes like an intentionally going across boundaries. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like it's like a universal thing. You're told to stop, you should be stopping. And so they're being incredibly aggressive. And this is terrible. Would you believe she's never ever masturbated in her entire life? And obviously those out of the 8 guys counting Robert Chu before me were not hitting her G-spot as much with their cocks. I attempted the first night to rub her in there. I found her spot, but it hurt her. But alternatively, I did find that a cunnilingus, I was good at it with my tongue. And I also did stimulate her clit. That does not seem to hurt her as much, but she still has a limit with that spot as well. Anyway, we're making progress. And when we cuddle, and this actually impresses me more, I literally feel our souls bonding and coming together as one during that time. Damn, it feels so good when that happens. And we talk a good while as well before she heads back upstairs. I have been sending her meditation tracks to stimulate her brain and bring back some of her youth, and the results do show most splendidly. I am so proud of her. So yeah, so far, like, let's just keep in mind this one has dementia apparently. And from her story she told me tonight, she even remembered a fun story that involved her daddy from when she was 2 years old. 2 years old. That in itself at her age is massively good. Something is very uncomfortable about this memory she had with her father when she was 2. She has had many memory I can't speak today. Problems at the time beforehand, yes, but she is being better stimulated in her mind and soul, and it really shows. Her mental processing speed is even going back up. She feels this and has told me herself. And I'm so happy and content that I was able to help her out like this, and it helps me as well because of the experience and the education and the learning. Okay, this is terribly inappropriate and rather disgusting. Okay, so this individual is assaulting their mother with dementia, and them having autism, allegedly, I don't really know, isn't an excuse. It's disgusting. Honestly, I just don't know how the fuck this is going on. The good thing is that they've been arrested, so you know, I guess there's good news there. I find it really disturbing that this person, this Christian, thinks that it's helping her mother to rape her. Because that's what she's effectively saying. She's like, oh, all these things are helping my mother. It helps me too. I get off, which is what it comes down to. All right, let's move on from that. I'm actually rather sick, physically.
Sorry. Yeah, they're arresting Chris Chan here at the hotel. Chris Chan, what's up? Kill stream, baby. When you get out, let's do the kill stream.
What is the kill stream? What does that mean? This guy's a fucking idiot.
Look me up. Once the charges dropped, tell about Joshua Connor Moon. Tell them all about Josh Moon. That's who they want.
Give it up, Chris Chan.
Give them up. Save yourself, girl. Magic Chan will help you. You're beautiful. Look up, eat the Rob kill stream.
What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? Are they just throwing off a bunch of like inside joke memes?
I live here in Richmond, buddy.
Go to church.
No, come to the kill stream first. Yeah! What kind of shit is this? Holy shit! Oh my god, thank you!
Oh.
Oh shit! Oh! You better hurry, Jesse, you're missing out!
You know, like what Christian did was disgusting. But it's really disgusting that their fans, trolls, it's probably one and the same. Most of their trolls are probably, or fans are probably trolls. Like they think that this is like funny, you know? Like this person is getting arrested for assaulting their mother, and like you guys think it's like funny. I think that's disgusting. I'm going to assume they know what's going on because they labeled the video correctly. Probably everybody knew. It's just like gross. Yeah, like they don't care. You know what I mean? Like these people, these people don't care at all. They're not disturbed or disgusted by this. It's fucking insane. They're just as possibly disgusting as her. Like if this situation doesn't make your stomach twist, I just do. How are you a human being?
Oh.
I don't even know what they're saying.
Hey, officer. How's it going? Yeah, that's right. That's you. Oh my god. I told you.
You think so?
Yeah, you appear to be compliant.
Your goddess blue heart, and I continue to stand strong, and I maintain everything with quick fill and my side shoes and those shoes and everybody.
Yeah, you're live to about 3,000 people right now, Christian. How do you believe? Well, don't.
Well, my thoughts were, reinforced. If you're easily offended, then this channel is not meant for you. Viewer discretion is advised, of course.
You're taking everything in stride. Said you're doing good.
Yeah, I keep it good faith. Everything is going to work out.
Doing good, feeling good.
He's telling the cops about Sonic, Chew, and Batman. Okay, great. I didn't hear that, but I'm also a fucking old boomer.
What's the last few days been? I know it's been pretty stressful.
It's been stressful, but I've taken it one moment at a time, and I've got my loves.
Well, that's good.
Josh Moon did you dirty?
Oh, well, just the one thing that's again. Just go ahead and take it. I just a picture of Muffins and My Little Pony. I promise that was nothing. It fell off my bag. I did not want to lose it. And please, I would like that my collection.
What's up, Jesse? Boy, we almost missed it, huh?
How do people know that there's an arrest going on?
Christine, this man does want to help you.
Yeah, we were trying to get you on the show, but look, when you get out, look me up, Killstream. I don't know if you know who I am or not.
We're here to help you.
We saw what Josh was doing to you, so we wanted to come try to talk to you.
They didn't know, so they were probably just stalking this person, and then like, oh my god, there's cops there.
Christine, is the merge
All right.
It's such a weird dynamic that like everybody's joking around, ha ha ha, like this person assaulted their mother. I can understand the police officers being like weird about it, because like they're probably, I mean, the police officers are possibly desensitized to horrible shit, and like they're just trying to stay cordial, I suppose. But I'm more concerned with like I'm more concerned with the fans, because Chris Chan is fucking out of their mind clearly.
It's happening now. We're on the burn.
The merge, it's happening right now, isn't it?
Right now, it is.
We're living it.
It's happening right now.
Farewell, Chris Chan.
The merge is happening right now. August 1st.
Well, there goes Chris Chan into the Henrico County deputy's car here. I don't think they've had an arrest like this.
No, I don't think so.
We just got here too.
This is like the first time that no one's filming the police. Which one of you were to ask questions?
Okay.
Hey, please do take good care of her. She is like a good person.
Yeah, I'll eventually watch a summary on
Thank you,
Chris
officers.
Chan. Right now,
I
like
appreciate y'all taking enough time for me to get here too. Wow.
sure they didn't do it
Was that-
intentionally.
Was that a scoop or what, ladies and gentlemen? What in the world?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like what I would expect. A bunch of neckbeard fucking losers and then, like, pick-me girls that are, like, not particularly attractive, but, like, they're attractive in a group of a bunch of disgusting fucking sweaty losers. So, like, yeah, no, that doesn't surprise me that that's what they look like.
Oh, as always, falling into my lap.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Yeah, so I'll watch, like, a history of Chris Chan or something if I find a nice comprehensive video. Right now, I'm not going to, though, because I don't have it in me.